Ngiri, Vai, 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 Ngiri, ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ। ਸੁਣ ਮੀਤਾ ਧੂਰੀ ਕੋ ਬਲ ਜਾਈ, ਇਹ ਮਨ ਤੇਰਾ ਭਾਈ। We have to surrender our mind. ਮਨ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਨਾ, we have to surrender. When we surrender our mind, we give this example of the slaves. People say das, das, das. A lot of times you'll see people calling themselves das. Das literally means a slave, the one who has surrendered their mind fully. If we talk about black history in America, when they were slaves, and if you will talk with somebody whose ancestors were slaves, and they will tell you they didn't use their own brain at that point of time. They couldn't. I should not say they did not. They could not, because they were slave of their masters. Whatever master will say, they will do. And there are stories. Sometimes these people, they were very rich white folks, right? We are talking about 1700s and 1800s and all. And these people who were nice people, sometimes they will, out of the compassion, they will take the slaves and send them to the place from where they belonged, or they used to release them. These slaves will come back again to them, the masters, because they didn't know anything else. That's how they were born and brought up, to be a slave. Maharaj is saying, Sun Mita, Turi ko bal jai, eh man tera pai. When the mind is not ours, we fully give our mind to Vaheguruji, meet our friend. Then you see the things are totally different. Right now, what is the problem? Sometimes we use our mind, sometimes we surrender. ਵਿਚਾਲੇ ਹਾਂ ਅਸੀਂ, ਇੱਕ ਬੰਨੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਲੱਗੇ ਅਸੀਂ. We are not at one side. Sometimes we are here, sometimes we are there. So Maharaj says, make Vaheguru as your friend and surrender yourself. Whatever Vaheguru says, Satguruji says, Gurbani Guru says, just do that without questioning. No questions asked. In this Kali Yuga, it is very, very difficult to go in that state. Very difficult. Slok Doha Mahalla Panjwa. Doha or Dohra, one and the same thing. Dohra means it will be two lines in that slok. Slok Doha Mahalla Panjwa. एक जे साजन मैं किया सरब कला समरथ जियो हमारा खनिए हर मन तन संदड़ी वथ. And then now I have made, so ek has onkad, sajan has onkad. What does that mean? It's a noun, it is singular, it is talking about one Vaheguru. एक जे साजन मैं किया सरब कला समरथ. He is the all-powerful Vaheguru, Lord. He's my friend now. I don't have to worry about anything. He is my friend. I made him as my friend. मेरा साजन है, साजन मीत. जियो हमारा खनिए. Now my mind is pierced with the love of him. I've sacrificed my mind. I've made my mind his slave. Har man tan sandri vat. Now my mind is sacrificed to the Vaheguru. Why? Because the Lord Vaheguru is all powerful. He can resolve all my issues. You know what is the problem, Guru Pyareo? We say this, we read this, but internally we still use our own mind. We use our own mat, man's mat. We don't take Guru's mat. We don't use Guru's mat. ਅਸੀਂ ਆਪਣੀ ਮਤ यूज करते हैं. एक जे साजन मैं किया सर्ब कला समृत. सर्ब कला. He has all the everything, all the qualities, all the powers. जियो हमारा खनिए हर मन तन संदड़ी वथ. That treasure I have received, that vat, that shabad, that naam I have received from him. By receiving the naam, my mind is now fully surrendered. Naam to where surrender nahi ho sakta. We cannot be a das if we don't have a naam. If we want to become a das of Vaheguru, a slave of Vaheguru, we need to have. You know, in the older days, they used to mark their slaves with some insignia that this belongs to this person, this belongs to. They had many slaves. Everybody used to have slaves. That's American history. Everybody used to have their own slaves. And the masters, they will put the insignia. And same thing, if we will become a slave of Vaheguru, friend of Vaheguru, then how would Vaheguru knows? We will have his insignia, the Naam insignia on our forehead. Mahalla Panjwa, jekar gahe pyarde, तुद ना छोड़ा मूल हर छोड़न से दुर्जना पड़े दोजक के सूल. And I don't want to leave your hand. I will never leave you. I will never forget you. मैं तो कभी छड्डांगा नहीं. This is a commitment. You know, when we go to the Gurdwara Sahib, today, my boss, who is Tamil, and he was looking at the pictures in the Gurdwara in the San Diego, and he was like, what is this box? What is this box which is there? So I thought he was talking about, you know, the box out there where we put the money and all. But he was talking about actually Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj. I was like, that's Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj, and we bow our head towards only in front of Guru Granth Sahib Ji, to the word. We don't bow our head in front of the idols or any physical being and all. He said, what does that mean when you say you bow your head? I said, we say that from today onwards, I will not use my wisdom. I will use the wisdom of Gurbani Guru, Vaheguru. Jekar gahe pyar rade, tud na choda mool. Then I will not leave you. I will not leave you. Why? Because now I'm only and only going to use your wisdom. I have to leave my wisdom. What will I leave? My wisdom, and use Guru's wisdom. Har chodan se durjana. If I will leave you, then these durjans, these doots will take control of my mind. Our mind has to become a slave. Either the mind will become a slave of these doots, or the mind will become a slave of Vaheguru. Das te banna hi hai. But these doots are actually our slaves. Sagal Shrishta ke panch sikdar, Bhagat Jana ke pani har. They are actually made to do our seva. But what we have done, our mind has become their slave rather than slave of Vaheguru. But Maharaj says, and if this will continue, then what will happen? Pade dojak ke sool. Dojak is hell. Sool is the noose of death. Then we'll go in the hell, and the noose of that rope will be on our neck, meaning we will be punished, we will be beaten, because we were sent for a different thing. The human birth is not simple, right? People think we are just here to, for the pubs, clubs, and discotheques, just to enjoy and all, because they don't know what is the real ras, the real essence, the real enjoyment, the real anand, the real bliss. They don't know. They think the bliss is in alcohol, drugs, and meat and good food and all that stuff, because that's where our mind is stuck. Our mind is so much enslaved with these dudes that mind cannot think anything else. मन भुलिया बैठे भुल गया, and he thinks that's what the enjoyment is. But when we realize what is the real anand, what is the real bliss, then Maharaj says, An rasa sab ho chere. And all other tastes are bland, they're useless. When you will start getting a taste, an essence of Vaheguru, of Guru Mantar, of Naam, of the Shabad. But that will only happen when we will make Vaheguruji our friend, and when we will never ever leave Vaheguruji, when we will become his slave. Our master is our friend. Sajan meet karo e kaam, aan chad japo har naam. Leave everything else and jap naam. Paudi sab nidan kar jis de har kare so howe. What is that nidan? What is that treasure? That naam nidan. When we have naam nidan, then everything, whatever happens, we will never question. We will not complain. We will accept. We will be in bliss. Sab nidan kar jis de. If it will, if the naam, that Shabad will be in our house, in our mind. Har kare so hove. Whatever Vaheguruji will do, we will accept it. Pana manna aa jayega. Tera kiya मीठा लागे, नाम पदार्थ नानक मांगे. जप जप जीवै संत जन पापा मल धोवे. And then how can that happen? How can that naam, that Shabad can come in our mind? By doing chanting. Jap jap jeevai sant jan. By coming in the Sachi Sangat, when we jap Vah Guru, jap jap jeevai sant jan papa mal dhove. By more we chant, all these filth, these thoughts, this mal, it will be washed through the Shabad. First with the Guru Mantar, then first with the Gur Shabad, then with the Shabad. Charan Kamal. Charan, what is Charan Kamal? What is the lotus feet? The lotus feet is the Naam of Vaheguru, the Shabad of Vaheguru, the sound of Vaheguru. Charan Kamal Hirday Vasai Sankat Sab Khuvai. And then in my mind, in my Hirda, in my heart, the Charan Kamal will be there. Then, where is the Hirda Chakra, Guru Pyareo? That heart chakra? Currently, heart chakra is a significance of an attachment. Attachment to the world. When our Hirda chakra, the heart chakra, what happens? When it is cleansed, when the Naam comes there, when the feet of Vaheguru comes there, the lotus feet of Vaheguru, which is the Naam, which is the Shabad, then the attachment, we are disassociated, disconnected with the attachment of this world. We are connected with Vaheguru. Charan Kamal Hirday Vasai Sankat Sab Khuvai. So, when we do Antargat Simran, Vaheguru, 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 through our mind, मन तो जो जपते हैं ना हृदय तो मन तो, when we do that, what happens is sometimes when our mind goes inside, we will start listening to our heartbeat. Tick 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 tick. Our heartbeat will be there. When you hear that and when you're doing Antargat Simran, connect your Simran, connect your chanting, Antargats, inside, the internal chanting with the heartbeat. With every beat, Vaheguru, 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 Vaheguru. You're doing all this in the mind. You're not physically doing it. You're doing it in the mind. Vaheguru, 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 Vaheguru. With every beat. Charan Kamal Hriday Vasai Sankat Sab Khoves. What is the Sankat? Problems. All the problems will go away. All the anxiety, all the depression will go away. So now if we have problems going on in our life, Anand nahi ban raha, start doing Antargat Rom Rom Simran. This will enable the Rom Rom Simran. When you start connecting with your heartbeat. वैसे तो अपने आप ही चल जाना रोम रोम. गुरमुख रोम रोम हर त्याग है. Automatically it will happen. But if it is not happening, if you're listening to your heartbeat, connect your Simran with the heartbeat. Gurpura जिस भेटियै मर जन्म ना रोवै. And whosoever will take this wisdom and will do the Simran, they will not come in the cycle of life and death. That is for sure. If the Rom Rom Simran starts, when every cell of our body is chanting, Ik duje bo lakh hove, lakh hovan lakh vis, lakh lakh geda akhiye, ek naam Jagdish. When lakh jeva deho mere pyare. When every cell of our body has a tongue and every cell is connected, resonating, chanting Vaheguru, then we will not come in the cycle of life and death. ਪ੍ਰਭ ਦਰਸ ਪਿਆਸ ਨਾਨਕ ਕਣੀ ਕਿਰਪਾ ਕਰ ਦੇਵੈ. ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਤਾਂ ਪਿਆਸ ਲੱਗਦੀ. Then we are thirsty of ਪ੍ਰਭ ਜੀ, of the darshan of Vaheguru ji. ਪ੍ਰਭ ਦਰਸ ਪਿਆਸ ਨਾਨਕ ਕਣੀ. Kani means a lot of thirsty. Oh, I am very thirsty now. Very thirsty for Vaheguru ji's darshan. To see Vaheguru ji. I want to see Vaheguru ji. I'm very thirsty for his darshan. The Maharaj kande, he will do the kirpa. The Gur Prasad will happen. Kirpa kar deve. And he will give the darshan for sure. Slok Dakhna Mahalla Panchwa. Dakhna is again, it's a dialect of Punjabi. The same words, little bit different. Dadde de naal kafi cheezaं aandiyan te, hai na. Phori param vajaye piri muhabbat hik tu. When even a little bit of doubts will go away, then what will happen? The love for Vaheguru will come. Piri, as in Vaheguru, muhabbat means love, hikatu. The love in the heart for Vaheguru will come. Even a little bit doubt. What is the doubt which we have? The biggest doubt? The biggest doubt is, who are we? Are we the physical body or are we the Sukham body? What are we doing? Do we work for this physical body or do we work for the mind? The cycle of life and death. What will happen? But when we surrender, all these params go away. And Maharaj says a little bit of a doubt will go away. You will have love for Vaheguru. Piri muhabbat hik tu, jithon vanjai jaye, tithao maujood soye. Kende wherever you will go, you will see Vaheguru. When the Rom Rom Simran starts, when every cell of your body is chanting, wherever you will go, you are in the plane, you will still hear Vaheguru. You are in the ground, you will still hear Vaheguru. You are in India, you will still hear Vaheguru. You are in America, you will still hear Vaheguru. Wherever you are, you will experience Vaheguru ji. His presence will be felt wherever you are. जिथों वंजै जाए तिथाऊ मौजूद सोए. He is there. You will find him there. महला पंजवां. चढ़ के कोड़ड़े कुंदे पकड़े खुंडी दे खिडारी. You know that the game of polo, when if you know about the game of polo, mostly the kings used to play in India. They used to ride on the horses, and they used to have a stick like a hockey, or you can say they used to have something like, even the Nihang Singhs play a very similar game. They have an arrow, and they are on the horses, and they will pick something from the ground while riding on the horse. चढ़ के घोड़ड़े कुंदे कुंदे पकड़े खुंडी दे खिडारी हंसा सेती चित उल्लासे कुक्कड़ की उडारी. कहते in the same way, Hans is swans, and we have talked about the Hans in the Gurbani. Whenever we talk about the Hans, Maharaj talks about the Gursikhs, the Gurmukhs, the ones who are connected with Vaheguru. Maharaj says, Kukkad is a chicken. You know, what Kukkad will do, Kukkad will always fly away, meaning they will always wander. Just think about your mind. The stable mind is very focused, just like a game of a polo. If they want a shabad, they will get it. You know, when you if you have seen the in the TV the game of a polo, or that kunde, the game, right, when they are riding the horses and their Nihang Singhs play that, you will see there's a lot of focus which is required. So Maharaj is actually giving us the technique. So we have to be very, very focused in the Shabad. When we will put the focus dhyan in the Shabad, Maharaj says mind will become like a Hans. Because Hans only eats, let's say the swan is there, and this is a mystical swan, basically, not exactly a swan. And then there is a bagla also, or a chicken also, right there. Chicken, if you know about it, if you have gone to the chicken farm, they will eat anything. Gandamand, they will eat it. They will even eat the insects, anything they will eat. Gandamand, the garbage they will eat. But the swans, they are only mystical swans. They will only eat hire moti, only the jewels. Maharaj is telling us that the ones, just like the Nehang Singhs or the player of a polo, they are very focused, and they are only focusing on one thing they need to pick. They will not pick anything else. Otherwise, they will lose their points. Right? Similarly, the Gurmukhs are very focused. Their chit is very focused. Hansa Seti Chit Ulase. And they are very excited about it also. Ulase means excited, passionate about it. Focused and passionate, and they will only and only look for the Shabad. Kukkad di udari. And they will not, they will not be like a kukkad, because the kukkad will just fly away here and there and eat anything. No, they will be Hans will be very focused. Similarly, Maharaj says what Gurmukh has to do. Podi Rasna Uchre Har Sarvani Sune. Rasna Uchre Har Sarvani Sune So Udre Mita. It's all connected. Who will cross over this ocean, this Maya? The ones who will chant from their tongues, and they will listen from their ears. Rasna uchra har sarvani sune so udra mita. Har jas likha laye pavani se hast pavitta. And even they have so much pavana, so much emotion, so much love, that they will also write Vaiguru's name. I remember still, I think I've given you the story earlier also. My uncle, my Tayaji, he had Alzheimer's disease, right? And he was forgetting everything. And every day he was Amritari sick, and he used to forget whether he has done his, Nitnem or Sukhmani Sahib or not. So he started writing it because he knew that he was forgetting it. And when he died, he had the diaries filled of Gurbani, which he had written. And so much kirpa happens. So Maharaj is also saying, Har jas likha lae pavni. But it has to be written with love. Pav de naal. Because this is a prema bhakti. This path is of love. Bhakti's marg is the prema bhakti. Se hast pavita. Even when we write the praises also, even our hands will also be pavitra. Mind will be pavitra. Mind will be pure. Hands will be pure. 68 ਤੀਰਥ ਮਜਨਾ ਸਭ ਪੁੰਨ ਤਿਨ ਕੀਤਾ. ਕਹਿੰਦੇ it is like when somebody goes to 68 tiraths, the pilgrimages, and take a bath there to remove their sins and to become pavitr. And in the same way, when a Gurmukh writes the praises of Vaiguru on the paper, in the old days, I'm talking about the Sikh history, there never used to be a printing press. All Guru Granth Sahib Ji's Swaroop, they were written by hand. And it's so much known in the history. Who has written? Bhai Mani Singh Ji, Baba Deep Singh Ji, Bhai Gurdas Ji. And all attained a Satguru Avastha. Their mind was all connected with Vaheguru. So much kirpa. The Maharaj says it is as good as taking a bath in the Tirath, 68 Tirath, when you just write the praises of Vaheguru with a pen and a paper. ਉਹ ਸ਼ਬਦ ਵੀ ਆਉਂਦਾ ਨਾ ਮਮਾ ਇੱਕ ਧੰਨ ਸੋ ਕਾਗਦ ਧੰਨ ਕਲਮ. Yeah. Maharaj says, blessed is that paper, blessed is that pen which is used to write the praises of Vaheguru. Similarly, that hand is also blessed. Even the physical body becomes blessed and become pavitra, pure. कहते पवित्र, सुनते पवित्र, सुनते पवित्र, कहते पवित्र, सुनते पुनीत, कहते पवित्र. 68 तीरथ मजना सब पुन तिन किता. संसार सागर ते उदरे बिख्या गढ़ जिता. Because this is Bikhya Gad. This is a territory. This physical territory is poison. This physical world is a poison. This Sansar Sagar is a poison. Pav Sagar, fearful ocean. Maharaj says you will cross over this ocean. You will not be stuck in the big Sagar, in the Tamogun. You will go above this lust, greed, anger, attachment, ego, if you will do the bhakti like that. Nanak lad lae udaryan deo sev amita. He has connected us with himself because he has taken this seva from us. He is Amita. He is Beyond. Vaheguruji has taken that seva from us with the love. Dev Seva Amita. Nanak lad lae udaryan. Apne lad lata. He has connected us. Whenever we will sing the praises, write the praises, basically the idea is that the dhyan, the focus is only in Vaheguru. Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh. Hanji Guru Pyareo, any questions on this lecture? Please tell me. ਕਿਸੇ ਦੇ ਮਨ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਵੀ ਕੋਈ ਸਵਾਲ?
ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਜੀ ਫਤਿਹ ਜੀ.
वाहिगुरु जी का
We
खालसा, वाहिगुरु जी की फतेह. हाँ जी,
we
वाहिगुरु.
yesterday, like you told about this, right? The like when you do a sas grass, like think about like going till the navel, right? The sound.
हाँ जी, हाँ जी, हाँ जी.
What like if you can tell a little bit more, like how do you feel? Like I mean, like you just feel it like it's going, or like you
Yeah,
just
you
follow
travel.
it.
You
Hmm.
travel. You follow. You follow the sound.
Right, but okay, but how do you? I mean,
ਤੇ
know that
ਜਿੱਥੇ
it's coming.
ਜਿੱਥੇ ਜਾ
Yeah.
ਰਹੇ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਲੰਬਾ ਲੰਬਾ ਕਰ ਲਓ. Make
Acha.
it long, right? The
Hmm.
more
Hmm.
shorter. Initially, it's more slow, more inside, and more long. Wah. And you have to put the tummy in.
Anji. Anji.
Wah. Guru. But प्यार दी खेड है, प्यार दे नाल, with
Hmm.
love. Not a yoga, right? That's a
Anji.
difference. It's not
Hmm.
mechanical, right?
Yeah.
For example, when we were kids, our mom or our dad was calling us and we were outside playing. And we knew we had a dar also, we had a fear also, and we had a love also from our parents. And we used to listen and we used to run to our parents from where that sound is coming, wherever they were calling us, right?
Hmm. Hmm.
Same thing,
Yeah.
Vaiguruji is sitting inside us. We are not chanting actually. Vaiguruji inside is chanting. We have to just listen. And you will see that it is coming from your navel, from your nabbi. Guru. And some people will not hear it, right? Because if it is still blocked, slowly you will start hearing it from the nabbi. And that's why we are asking a very good question actually. This is why when your mind goes a little bit in Sahaj and you have done Antargat Simran and total Sahaj, when your sound is no longer there, you just simply put the dhyan in the nabbi. नाब पवन कर आसन बैसे गुरमुख खोजत तात लहे. So you,
Hmm.
with the pavan, you take a deep breath in, and wherever it strikes in your nabi, and then you put your dhyan, you put the focus there in the nabi, and you just sit there. No simran there, nothing. Just sit there. So first, Sas Gira Simran. Va Guru Va Guru. And then Antargat Simran. And then when mind is totally inside, you just sit in the nabi, in the navel area, taking a deep breath in and sit there in the nabi. ठीक है गुरु प्यारो.
Thank you. Anji. Thank you.
हाँ जी.
ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ
वाहिगुरु जी का खालसा,
on the
वाहिगुरु जी की फतेह.
same on the same note when you take a deep breath in do you hold it
No. I mean, you hold it first and then you release it, right away. When you know
ਹਾਂਜੀ
the point, it's just that you see. Remember, yesterday also we talked about this thing, right? When the sound is going there, sound needs a medium, right? Air is a medium. Like for example, if you are sitting in the same room, from one place to another, you need a medium. So that pavan we have to use. We have to use that prana for our purpose. So you take it in and you release it. That's fine. So that's why we say tummy in, tummy out. And then you know the point. You just put the dhyan focus in the nabbi. You just sit there for a long time, as much long as you can. And from the Mooltara chakra, that root chakra, thing will automatically open. Maharaj, outside in yoga, for every chakra, they have a different Guru Mantra. La, Ma, I don't know what all their chakras Guru Mantras are. But Maharaj says you don't have to do anything. You just do Vaheguru. All your chakras will automatically open. Vah, Guru. But everything that prana shakti, that prani, tu aya laha land, lagga kit ko fakde sab mukdi chali ran. That pran is actually, there is a gand. There are two knots there. One is just in the navel area, and the second is in between your eyes. So we always start with the root chakra because that's where our energy is flowing down, especially the tamoguni, the big sagar, the poisonous energy of anger and calm and lust and anger. It goes down there. When you put the dhyan there, after when your mind is inside, put in the navel area in the nab card, it will start going up. When that energy starts going up, automatically, you don't have to do anything. You just sit there in Sahaj. Nothing. No chanting, nothing. Automatically, start cleansing will happen. And this is a technique by Guru Nanak Dev Ji. Naab pavan kar asan baise gurmukh khojat tat lahe. And that's a search you have to do. ठीक है गुरु प्यारे.
हाँ जी
ठीक है
वाहिगुरु
जी.
जी। हाँ
ठीक है.
जी वाहिगुरु जी।
हाँ जी. एनी अदर क्वेश्चन गुरु प्यारे हो? किसी और दा कोई क्वेश्चन related to today's lecture? And one another technique which we learned today, just for a kind of a summary, is Hirde. So that's another one, right? When you are sitting inside Antargat, some people will start hearing their heartbeat. Now you connect with your heartbeat. Vaheguru, Vaheguru, Vaheguru. With your heartbeat, when you connect, then your Rom Rom Simran will start. ठीक है गुरु प्यारो. आओ जी आप सांस गिरा सिमरन करिए. वाह, tummy in, listen to your voice. Guru, tummy out, listen to your voice. Why, Guru, why, Guru, why, Guru, why, Guru. सेवा कर लो जी गुरुमुखो. Why, Guru,
Guru, why, 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 Guru, 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 अंतर्गत सिमरन करें जी। मानी बोले मानी सुने।
हम अब गुण परे एक गुण नाही, अमृत शाद बिखे बिख खाई। माया मोह परम पै फूले, सुत दारा स्यों प्रीत लगाई। एक उत्तम पंथ सुनियो गुर संगत, तय मलंत जम त्रास मिटाई। एक अरदास पाठ कीरत की, गुर रामदास राखो सरनाई। एक अरदास पाठ कीरत की, गुर रामदास राखो सरनाई। ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ, ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ। ਭੁੱਲ ਚੱਕਰੀ ਕੀ ਮਾਂ ਮਾਫ ਕਰਨੀ ਜੀ। ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ, ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ।